Hello friends, welcome to my channel Game of Trades. Today is 20th of March 2018 and I will be analyzing Nifty 50. Firstly, the disclaimer. Whatever information you are viewing through this YouTube channel is only for educational purpose, and any trade that you wish to take upon based on any suggestions made here is entirely your responsibility, and I can't be held legally liable for your profit or loss. Now Nifty 50. As explained in my earlier analysis video, that is yesterday's analysis video, that I'm expecting a pullback in Nifty. I had explained why 10,000 being important support and the way we are approaching in the chart. So this was a pullback which came today, but then this is not strong enough what I expected. I expect a stronger pullback to come, and probably to the level of around till here. Let me draw horizontal line. Let's say somewhere till here at around at around 10,000 and 290. So around 10,250 to 10,000 to 10,300 is what I'm expecting a pullback. We will see if we are able to get the pullback that much or not. Uh, One thing is important, that the few labels that we had discussed in earlier videos also, and we are nearing that. So we are nearing 10,000, and we know that this is the last month where big players can book their profit. Otherwise, they will be taxed on the profit. They will be taxed on the profit that they would be having into in their portfolio. So possibly they would be booking their profit in this month only, but then expect uh, ex- I'm expecting that the pullback or the short covering, whatever happens, it should take it at least to the 10,200 and 250 levels. If I see options chart now at no, this is what, this is bank nifty. Let's see nifty. So nifty, if you see 10,100 level, there are a lot of put writing here, and in fact what is important here is 10,200. So 10,200 call writing and 10,000 uh, 100 put writing, they are almost similar, not similar. In fact, this is 40 lakhs and this is 46 lakh. Now a pullback is something that will, at least that is something that I am expecting. This was not so strong. If I go to the intraday chart, so we opened here, and this is what I told yesterday, guys, that if we open gap down, I will be booking my profit in the open position that I have. So I told you that Wipro future is what I have an open position. I was short on Wipro, and I will be booking profit when we open. At the open, I will book my profit. And if you see, open was the low of the day. So after that, we made a high, then we went sideways, then again we went up. So so that was a good decision, that I booked my profit at the gap down. At the very start of the market, I booked my profit. So I made some okay, kind of some decent profit today. Uh, so I booked uh, my profit on Wipro. Then I traded some, on future in Bank Nifty also, and then I made some okay kind of profit. Now the trend, short-term trend, if you see what happened today, we went up, but then this is just a pullback. May now intermittent trend remains short, long-term trend remains long, and short-term trend remains up. Now, how we open tomorrow? This is something that we have to see, and if you want to trade this pullback, then you will have to take a long trade on whenever it comes down. Otherwise, you can short when we reach the level that I have mentioned. Before that, I will be hesitant to short. Uh, so I have booked some good profit in the last days because I was short, my view was short, and market was also going down. So I don't want to lose the profit that I made. And if you see, this is the hourly chart and see how nicely it has gone down. So this kind of move, if you are able to catch right, then that means a very good profit. Now it has moved down so steeply. Now it's time that it will go up. So what stocks that I will be watching for? So in the earlier in previous few days, I was trading in Wipro. I was trading in Voltas and Tata Steel, and same trade I gave you guys also, that I'm going short on Tata Steel. So I was able to catch some movement here. Then I told that I am going short on Wipro, and eh, this day I was able to catch this movement, and one lot I shorted and I left. And see, if I open 5 minute chart, so the this open of the day, here I booked profit, and see, if I would have not booked profit, then what would have happened, right? I was short here, and if I would have not booked profit, then everything would have gone. In fact, that might have went negative. So now if I am so one stock Tata yeah, Kotak Mahindra Bank I would be interested in, because if okay, okay my question. So this is what I traded today. I told you that on Wipro I made some good profit, and so what is important here is this Bank Nifty. Uh, I wanted, okay, I will tell you in next video what I did here, but then just a little bit glimpse, because I was not because this is open here. So here if you see, this was an MIS position, so this was an intraday, and intraday I made around 14k plus in Bank Nifty. I will tell you the strategy what I did here, and what else. So no, so I wanted to see Kotak Mahindra Bank. So if I'm expecting a pullback, and Kotak Bank, this I was able to ride and I made a very good profit here. Now it has come down and it has broken this triangle. Now if a pullback comes till here, then I would like to ride it. So this is something that I would be watching for, and maybe once we reach here, around here, then I think that possibly resistance will be faced, and then I will like to go and short the market. So it depends. So how do we open tomorrow, and then only I will decide my trade. Currently it's important that, since the sentiment and everything is negative, I have told that I am seeing lower levels in Nifty and Bank Nifty. Does not mean that every day you go and short the market, right? Someday pullback will come, and this is what I told in my yesterday's video, that today I'm expecting a pullback and I won't be shorting this market. I have one position Wipro which is open, and I will be booking profit in that because I expect that today market will go up. So guys, even though the intermediate trend is negative, is downward, but it does not mean that every day it will go down. So this is something that you need to take care, and today was a good example. Now we are here. So this level, so we will see. So this is also a triangle, right? If you see here, here, this is a triangle, and possibly it will break down, but it will not happen in a day. This will go up, go here, and then come down, and then it might break. So you have to keep patience. It will not happen in a day or two. We have to see that if this support is taken, if at all it is taken, then we have to trade in the upward direction, and then it will come down. Now Wipro I told, Tata Steel I told. Okay. So let's go and check Banknifty. This is okay. So this is Nifty small, and this index I believe will go up till here and at least fill this gap, right? So I see some upside there here, but then this is not to be bought. This is something that will be sold off very soon. Now if I go to Banknifty, and if I draw trend lines, this one, this one here, this one here. Now one thing is important guys, that you understand this is a congestion zone here. Here is the place where Bank Nifty has turned many times. It has come down here and then it moved up. Again it tried to break it, but it could not. And then whatever has happened was the history. We made an all-time high. And after that, when we start to come down, we are coming down. We are making lower lows. We are making lower highs. And again we are back here. Now it's important that we take a break. We don't start shorting just like that. Now possibly my view is that this will be broken, but then it will spend some time here at least. So here will be some oscillations happening. So at least if I am going to trade in Bank Nifty, then I will keep myself limited to intraday. When I see that there are chances of me losing good amount of money, then I don't want to take that trade. For me, the priority is that I have to protect my capital, and that's the reason you already saw my today, what I did today. Now those positions, whatever I did, the main reason was that this is something, this is the congestion zone that has come. Now in this congestion zone, something, anything can happen. A gap down, a gap up in Bank Nifty will erode my profits. Whatever can happen. Let's say if it opens gap up or gap down against my open position 200 points, and I have just one lot. Just assume that I have just one lot. That means a negative of 8,000, and that is out of nothing, right? If it happens in intraday, then I have some control over it. But if it happens the very next day in the night, I have no control, right? So I will like to keep here positions, my positions in my control, and that's why I will be trading intraday unless we have a clarity that if this congestion zone is broken on the upper side or the downside. So that's the reason that I kept my positions intraday in Bank Nifty, and I made some good profit. Now that is something can be done. This is something I would be doing, guys. It's up to you that how you trade and whatever call you want to take. But then at least I will keep myself limited to intraday. At least whenever I'm trading Bank Nifty, because it is very volatile. And I will tell you what I did today, maybe in my next video on Bank Nifty, that how you what I did today. So basically this intraday I was catching some small points, but then how I was doing that, I will make a video on that. So Bank Nifty is under a congestion zone, and this is very important that at least I am not going to carry my position to the next day unless we are going to break it. Now if you see here, we are seeing a crossover happening here in Bank Nifty of 150-day EMA, and this will add to bearishness and we will see a fall. Definitely this is what at least I am expecting. Now how much fall can we expect? For me, let's say if we are going to break this, if we are, no, everything is conditional. It's, don't assume that we are going to break it. Just to give you an idea that how much fall can come, so that you are prepared, and if you have some portfolio stocks and if you are unsure, then maybe you should wait for this time to happen or a breakdown to happen, or if it is support is taken, then you can keep it. Now if it goes to 61% level at least, so 50% is around 22,700, and it is 61%, it is around 21,600. Let's say that 21,500. Now another thing, let me remove, let it be. So another way, if you like to see, this can be considered as a bearish flag. How? This is the pole of the flag and this is the flag. Now if this is going to break down, then we will have a move up to the length of the pole. Let's say this is around 25,100. let's say this is 25,000 and this is around 27,500. so around 2,500 points is the length of this pole. Now if it has to come down 2,500, let's say consider 2,000 or 2,500, then this will be around, so this was 25,000, right? So 25,000 minus 2,500 will be 22,500, and this level, what was this, was 22,000 and 22,700, and this is 21,000. Yeah, so if we have to, so if this is a pole and if this is a bearish flag, and if, so I'm talking about whenever I'm telling here, I'm speaking a lot of if, and this is important that you don't assume that this is going to happen. Currently this is what can happen, and I'm talking about the possibility, so that we have a sense of direction of where we are headed, and only then we can take a trade. Because if we know that if this is something that might come. If these levels are breached, then we can orient ourselves in finding those kind of trades. Now if this is 50% retracement, this is around 22,500, let's say, for after rounding it, and the target of this flag is also 22,500. So that is something that might come. When we will see, first we have to see a breakdown happening from this congestion zone. Once we are clear through that this support is broken, then we will see lower levels coming, and then we have a straightforward 20. So this was 20, no, so this is 24,000 actually, and this is 25,000, right? So this is something that target comes to be 22,500, but then time wise it will take time. So bank nifty can move 500 points in a day, and if it has to cover 2000 2500, then 1 week is sufficient, but it should not fall that much sharp. We already have seen sharp move coming here. It was very sharp. It can come, but then currently I will wait before this level is broken, and then only we will decide where to go. Now 2500 points in bank nifty would be a great move downward, and if at all this is going to happen, then we should try to catch it. And as and when I get a signal that we are heading there, I will inform you. But then don't buy an option of 22,000 or 23,000, else you will be lost. This is something not going to happen in this week. So if you are trading on weekly option, then this is going to be very dangerous, guys. All options, if you are buying, they will become zero. So don't do that. I had stopped analyzing nifty, because once I tell you the level, you don't know when to buy and you buy it, and that's why you incur loss. Now I in this video I analyzed bank nifty because this was important that you know that where we are headed. But then trading wise, be careful, especially in weekly options. That is a very, that's altogether a very different thing. And those, at least those of you who are newcomers and who don't understand uh, the very concept of options, then please don't trade in options. That is, it seems cheap, you can buy it in 5,000, 10,000. You can trade just with minimal amount, 5,000 or 10,000 capital, you can trade in options. But it does not make sense if you trade in these options and you lose all the amount, this 5,000 or 10,000 every time. This does not make sense. So guys, keep patience. uh, in few days things will be clear that where we are headed. So that's it, guys. That's all in this video. If you have any further question, you can ask me in the comments section. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.